Hi everybody, I really hope you're enjoying our Disney Advent Calendar countdown because I sure am, and we are already on night 19. Advent is flying by and we are getting really excited for Christmas. Tonight's story is Flik's Christmas Invention. It was almost Christmas, and the ant colony was busier than ever. Not only did they have to store food for the long winter, but on their days off, they tried to finish their Christmas preparations, wrap all the gifts, and arrange foods for the Yuletide feast. "We'll never get it done," Princess Dot complained to Flik. "We all work too hard at Christmas," said Flik, "and rush too much. There must be a way to make it easier." Princess Dot smiled. She always brought her problems to Flik, knowing that he would take them to heart, and now that he had become the colony's official inventor, she felt sure that he would come up with one of his whig-bang solutions. Sure enough, on Christmas Eve, Flik came to her, grinning cheek to cheek. "I've done it!" he cried. "Look here!" He towed behind him a large machine made of hooks and rollers and wheels and spools sticking out every which way. The contraption made no sense to Dot, but she managed to say, "How nice." At that moment, Queen Ada appeared. She looked aghast at the machine. "And now what?" "It's my new work-saving wrapping machine," said Flik proudly. "Why should we save work?" asked Ada. "We already have more than enough to go around. But this machine will take the trouble and effort out of Christmas," said Flik. "I don't know, Flik," said Ada. "It seems that's what Christmas means, making an extra effort to please those we love. Show me an easy Christmas, and I'll show you someone who doesn't care." Flik could not conceal his disappointment. Talk about effort. He'd spent days working on his Christmas machine. "Never mind," said Dot. "When she sees this thingamajig in action, Ada will change her tune." "You believe in me, don't you?" asked Flik. "That my work can make a difference in our world." "Let's get started," said Dot. "I have a pile of gifts to wrap." Word about the wrapping machine spread quickly, and by dinner time, the ants laden with packages were lined up to use the invention. Flik took each box and placed it carefully on the conveyor belt. When all were loaded, Flik called, "Stand back now." He pulled the start lever. Twig levers moved, and bark conveyor belts hummed. Leaf paper rattled, bright petals unfurled, spools of grass whirled. The group stared in awe. "Splendid! Sensational! Stupendous!" Flik's heart raced as he cranked the machine. In a few minutes' time, everyone in the colony would be ready for Christmas, and all because of him. Then the conveyor belt jammed. The packages piled up, the wrapping roller came down with a thud, clunk, crackle, and crash. "Help! Our gifts! There goes Christmas!" cried the ants. Flik could do nothing but, "I'm sorry," as he slunk away. Dot tried to confront him. "You were only trying to help." "Maybe Ada was right," said Flik. "I was trying to make Christmas too easy. Maybe we do need to show some effort for those we care about." "It's not too late," said Dot. "I have an idea." And in whispers, they made a plan. That evening, a curtain was drawn across the great hall. From behind it came sounds of great hustle and bustle. "What's going on in there?" said Ada. "No peeking," cried Dot. On Christmas morning, all was peaceful. Then came a loud knock at the door, and Flik opened it wide. "Merry Christmas!" In filled the colony's old friends, the circus bugs. Francis the ladybird, Rosie the spider, Dim the beetle, Heimlich, who was a beautiful butterfly, Slim the stick insect, Manny the mantis, and Gypsy the moth. Pillbugs Tuck and Roll brought up the rear. "Welcome," said Flik, pulling back the curtain. "Our feast is ready." A beautifully decked table ran the length of the hall, covered with every kind of treat from honeycombs to cranberries. At the end of the room, an evergreen branch flickered brightly. Ada swooshed into the room. "What a fantastic feast! How did you ever pull this together?" "It wasn't easy," said Dot. "It was hard work," Flik admitted. "But work is fun when you're doing it for friends." "Flik, my friend," Ada smiled. "I think you've helped us understand more about the true meaning of Christmas." Then the ants and bugs feasted and sang and danced until the moon had risen and set. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this fun little story about Flik and our friends from A Bug's Life, and we'll see you tomorrow for our next Disney Christmas story.